Hey guys, I'm doing this video post-commentary because I figured that would work out better. Because to tell you the truth, I probably spent, let's say, 3 hours fighting Kalameet. So at some point, my commentary just became sparsed out rage and emotion, with a lot of cussing. So I figured it would be better for everyone involved if I just did it post like this. So at this point, I was comfortable with every attack that Kalameet could throw at me. It all just came down to a matter of luck and being able to react fast enough. And I continued to make steady progress throughout this fight, throughout the countless number of fights. At the end of the last video, I edited in like, I don't know, 7-ish deaths. Yeah, so I've skipped about an hour or two of just that. There's only so many ways you can die to Kalameet. But that being said, I know in the last set I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it a couple more times and then quit. No. That just doesn't happen with me. I'm too stubborn for that. This footage here was done this morning. I did the rest of the set last night. And at the end of last night, I got him down to about, let's say, 3 health bars. So at that point, I was like, you know what? We've made good progress. We can beat this guy. So I'll just take a break, sleep on it, then I'll come back better and finish him off. So that was the plan for this morning, and it was going pretty well. As you can see, we are getting him down less than half now. It was looking pretty bleak at the end of the last video, where I'd like maybe do 3 bars of health to him and then die. So yeah, I was kind of starting to question myself, you know, like, what if I can't beat this guy? It would be a shame this far into this challenge if there was just something I couldn't do. Because I don't want to compromise and heal or anything like that, because that would just kind of defeat the purpose of everything. We only have like 5 or 6 bosses left, and 2 of them aren't going to be a problem. Not really, anyway. So it's just these handful of bosses that we have left that might present a pain such as this. Hopefully not to the level of Kalameet, though. At least that's what I'm hoping for. The end of this video will mark the end of this set. Definitely thought I deserved a break after this triumph. With how I was now, I could take 1 hit. But then after that, I had no room for error at all. And I could dodge pretty much everything he did fairly easily. There was just a few attacks that he would do that either I wouldn't react fast enough, or he just got lucky with the terrain and got me. I think he only got me with that like maybe once or twice. Pretty sure I've died to each and every one of his attacks at least once. But at this point, you know, I can feel the heart beating, like, we're about to win, we got this. He's got like 1 bar of health left. I think this was like the closest I got. Down to half a bar, 1 hit left, and then that happens. That happened, let's say, 3 or 4 times. And I'd get closer each and every time. Say like 3 health bars, and then 2, and then half a bar like that one. And oddly enough, when I died at those parts, it didn't make me mad at all. I was just kind of excited, in a way, because I knew we had him, we could beat him eventually. So after that loss, I came here to take a short break, and to go after the red tear stone ring. I was planning on getting this at some point. I thought I'd hold off until I was fighting 4 kings, because it could be pretty useful for them. But I thought since we have the basic strategy of Kalameet down, we could go ahead and get this ring and make the fight go by quicker. At least that was the plan. But just getting over here and getting to the ring was a challenge. All these drakes spitting electricity at me. So as you saw, I've already died once trying to get here. Then I died again, but at least we made it to the ladder. That's the ladder we need to climb up to get the ring. What the ring does is basically it boosts your attack power. I want to say it doubles it, but only when you're at like very low health. So it's kind of meant for like a last chance kind of thing. But I thought we would try this out, see how much damage we did to Kalameet with this equipped. Got this MGS3 ladder over here. Red Tear Stone Ring on this dead guy just chilling out up here. Of course that means we're going to have to not have the stamina boost, but I don't think that was helping out too much in the fight. I had no hopes of surviving that. But at least I got to smack each and every Drake, so that's something. And at this point, a new challenge emerged. I had to get hit enough to where I was low enough health so the ring would kick in, but also not get hit enough to die. So right now I have on the Mask of the Mother, which gives me a slight HP boost, and then Howl's armor, trying to lessen the damage and kind of let them whittle me down until the ring activates. So that is about the amount of health that we need. So definitely can't make any mistakes. And basically it came down to about the same thing, mostly. Because fighting him without the ring, I could take one hit and live, but the fight would take twice as long. And with this ring equipped, I can't take any hits, but the fight will go twice as fast. So either way, it wasn't that different, I guess. But in the end, I did go with the ring. Just because the increased amount of damage was kind of satisfying. So normally with a jump attack we were doing like, say, 250. And now with the ring on we're doing over 500. So I figured if we can just get him in a pattern where he keeps doing attacks that we can counter, and then we get smacked. But I am still feeling pretty good about our chances at this point. And all of that leads to this, our final battle with Kalameet. Hopefully it's not too spoilery or something that you know I'm gonna win. But, I don't know. Kalameet, God, that was awful. It was awful in a way. Not like so difficult that it's impossible. It's just like difficult enough where you know you can do it. You just have to get a little lucky here and there. And it seems for this last attempt I didn't even have to have Howl's armor on. Tore my throat out for like half my health. And these dogs were a huge pain as well. I would try to just get them to attack me normally, and I'd say 8 out of 10 times they would just murder me. Just waste more time. But this took all day. I'm glad it's over. There is still that other boss of the DLC left, which I'm hoping won't be as bad as Kalameet. Honestly, give me Ornstein and Smo any day over this fight. I mean, they're both fun in their respective ways. This one perhaps less fun. I'm glad I got the fight accomplished. Glad I got it over with. at some point I started fighting him back in this area. This area has its ups and downs. When he does that dash forward and then that spin around flame attack, some of the flame gets cut off, so you're actually kind of safer over here. But then he can also just kind of spam that. So like everything else with this fight, it is kind of taking a risk over there. But it can work out in your favor. And as you've probably seen, I am sticking closely to his left side. Seems to be the safest spot. Except for this one attack that he does. I'm sure he'll do it again sometime in this fight. Nope, he just wants to do this one over and over. Works out for me. Two more hits. Feeling pretty good at this point. Nearly got like point blank roasted right there though. Now I just decided to go for it. Smacked him on the wrist and he was done. And this occasion deserved more than a hurrah. Just like kneeling to the floor. It's finally over. And then of course, following it up with the joyous hurrah. So that's that boss fight done. Glad it is over. So next time, we'll continue on with the DLC. Hopefully won't struggle as much, I hope. And then we're going on to Seath, because I need a break. And I'm gonna need a break after the last boss as well. Because he's not gonna be easy either, but hopefully he won't be as tough. So thanks for watching guys, and I will see you next time.